That's right, we finally got ourselves a beacon. Hello everyone, and welcome back to Logcraft, episode 9. And today, we have got a lot of progress coming up. Because now that we have this beacon, we can do a lot of really easy mining sessions and get ourselves a lot of resources. Along with the fact that we now have shulker boxes, which are already starting to clutter up my base. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to upgrade my storage system once I get started on a new base that's gonna be much bigger than this one. But we also got a gift here from Squishy Spag. He gave us a ton of bone meal for this flower farm thing that we made in the last episode, and yeah, I've been having this on and off for a little bit. We don't really need yellow at the moment, but if we do, then we are going to have plenty of it. But speaking of moving into a new base, we are going to be starting that base today. So I think we can just jump right into another time lapse because, I mean, I kind of want to get started on work over there. So let's get started. And our base has been started. This thing is looking pretty big, not gonna lie. But, it's gonna be great when it's done. It's gonna be a long process though. We're also gonna have to do some terraforming once again, getting this mesa structure up to the sides because we want this to be level with the ground. But if I haven't already said this, I'm planning on doing like a sort of power plant theme for my base area, along with the slime farm, because the farm is going to kind of go in with my base, and I'm actually going to be using a lot of slime blocks for my base. But for now, we've just got this nice ring of yellow concrete and these outer spheres, which I do have plans with what to do for those. And that isn't using yellow concrete, so that's why I didn't do those yet. But this section in the middle is going to go way up into the sky, and it's going to kind of round off at the top. It's a bit hard to explain, but you'll just have to wait and see. But another thing is, now that we have this beacon, we can get started on our first slime farm module that's going to go right over here. I believe the slime chunk is somewhere in this general area. But if we want to get started on this slime farm, we're going to have to finish digging out the space. We actually started, but we need to finish. And now that I have this beacon, it shouldn't be too hard. So I think let's just get it done, and I'll cut back when I am done. I know we're doing a lot of cuts between large building or like time-lapse stuff, but I think I'm going to record myself building this entire farm because, yeah, I haven't really recorded myself like in a farm building process before, so I think it might be nice to do that for the slime farm. And a very, very long time later, we've done it. This hole took quite a bit of time to dig, but it's finally done. I can't imagine what it would have been like to do this without a beacon, but yeah. As you can see, we kind of have a little something already down here, and this was just like a little temporary thing I had set up. The iron golem actually died because this is a very badly made farm, but as you can see, we do actually have a chest down here, and I'm actually going to start tearing this down because we don't need it anymore. But we do have almost 2 stacks of slime balls in here already, which is not too bad actually. However, yeah, like I said, we're tearing this down because I want to build a much better farm than this, obviously, by the space that we've dug out. I think what we're going to do is start from the bottom. Now, I'm actually using a design that's kind of similar to like a common design that you would see. I'm pretty sure actually some of the other Logcraft members already have slime farms that are using this design that I'm going to be using for the actual chambers. But I think I've figured out a way to not only make the chambers smaller, like more compact, I can make them closer together and have more layers. I can also I also designed a sort of thing where I can actually kill the slimes myself if I want to, and that would give extra drops due to looting 3. So we're actually going to start by doing that now, and we actually have a slime down here at the moment, the big guy, which is always good to see because you get quite a bit of slime balls from these guys. So anyway, yeah, I think the first level that slimes are going to be spawning at is around here, and this is Y11, I believe. Yeah. So this gives us just about enough space to make a collection system work. And what I'm going to be doing for this is on these 2 sides, I'm just going to dig down like 1 block here. We'll probably have our first layer a couple blocks above this. But what I want to do is just get kind of like water flowing on these sides. And yeah, 3 blocks on each side. Maybe I'll go 2 blocks down as well because I want to get as many layers fit in here as I can. And now that these are dug, we need to fill all of the corners with water, and I actually don't have water in my bucket right now for some reason, which I'm going to have to sort out. I'm just going to throw some items in this chest because I don't really need them. Alright, now we've got an infinite water source, so we can start chucking down water in some of the other spots. And there we go, water on all sides. So now we're going to, I'm actually going to go down here for this, open up this shulker box. Here is a bunch of materials that I've gathered for this farm. What I want to do for this is actually create a sort of 4x4 area. Or no, it's actually 4x3. But just do this and then dig 1 more block down. Then I want to dig 1 block in here and then get some more water and get some more water on these sides. So now the slimes will go this way, and then well, that's probably not the best idea. I'm just gonna get rid of these rails. It's actually not that big of a deal. This is really weird water mechanics that are going on right here. Like, what is happening? Alright, so now what we gotta do is, I think it's, yeah, 1 block in, we do slabs like this. And then we want gates here. No, not there. There. And now we want lava right here. And I did hear some on the other side of this wall, so I guess let's just dig in. I do think there's a cave right here that I had to block off. Yeah, right here. Oh, perfect. So these gates are actually going to block off the lava, and I'm pretty sure they won't burn. Hopefully they won't, because I know I think FireTick is on this server right now, but we'll just have to wait and see. So now I'm just going to replicate all of this on the other side. Alright, that didn't take too long. We've got it on both sides now. And from what it seems like, it doesn't look like the fences burn, which is a very good thing. So now we got to do just one more water stream down here. So I just put a slab here just to make sure they can't hit us or get through or anything. And of course we also need a block up there. And then another slab right here just so that we can stay in crouch mode while we're hitting them. And then, yeah, we got to do the block swapper, which I haven't really designed yet. So we're just gonna kind of do it on the spot, but that's okay. So like this, then we want this one to be activated whenever this one is deactivated, which actually is really simple. All we have to do is, let's move this to here. Actually, never mind, we want it to stay there. We put our redstone torch. No, I want to put our redstone torch on this side. Hopefully the timing on this won't be an issue, but I think if they activate at the same time, it shouldn't be a problem. I'm not entirely sure about that, but I'm pretty sure. I guess let's just try. I guess that's all we need. So then, no, that is definitely not right, and my redstone is all broken. So yeah, that's what I was thinking might have happened, because since the retracting of this isn't instant, there's no time for that to extend. And I kind of feel dumb for not thinking about this, but I can literally just use slime blocks. It's that easy. So let's just let this water back in, and then it should be all good. The only thing I'm kind of worried about now, which is actually kind of a big concern, is now that we have the slime blocks underneath the blocks that we're swapping, where are we going to fit our item collection? And then if we just put a hopper right there, that should be, in theory, a perfect collection system, because the items will flow past and get picked up by that, but the slimes will stay on there. So yeah, I think that should be good. So now that this thing is all built, I actually need to explain how it works. So basically, all this space that I'm standing on right now is going to be the spawning spaces of the slimes. There's going to be a bunch of platforms that go up in this space, and that's usually how most of these slime farms are. But the thing is, I actually paid a visit to Baden's slime farm, because he has one too, and he's using a similar design to this, but it uses magma blocks at the bottom of here instead of water, which I'm using. And I am not a slime, I don't want to be in here. But how it works is the slimes are going to go through here and into this stream, and then this lava that's suspended by the fence gates makes sure that only the smallest variants of slimes can get through here. And this is because only the smallest variants of slimes can actually fit in this gap, so we want to make sure that they're the only ones getting through here. So all of the big and medium slimes are actually going to pretty quickly die to this lava right here. And that's going to leave us with a bunch of small ones that come through here. And then those will be 1 health each. So they're going to really quickly die to this magma block. But if we have it swapped, then the player can kill them. And either way, the drops are going to go into this chest. Another benefit of killing them manually is we could actually get slime heads, which are a pretty rare head from what I know about the rates of head drops with the plugin. But of course we actually need the slimes to spawn, so I think I'm going to build one layer right here on camera and then just do the rest off camera because it's a really repetitive process doing the multiple layers. And I'll just do the one right now just so that it's not that repetitive. But yeah, we're gonna need a lot of slabs for this, and I actually need to clear out some space. So let's cover that up, whatever that was. And oh, this chest is going to be a pain to move. Luckily, I have a bunch of blocks from mining out this whole thing, so blocks shouldn't be an issue. And look at that, we've actually got a slime down there. Not sure how you managed to get yourself into that situation, but I'll take the 2 slime balls. One thing is, we're going to need a different entrance into this place because, yeah, this is going to be filled up with slime farm pretty soon. So I feel like if we just mine this way, we'll run into our cave system because it's pretty close. And yeah, there it is right here. Now there is a kind of another problem because the way out of this cave kind of doesn't exist anymore because, yeah, we destroyed that entire chunk which the entrance was in. But it's not too hard to fly into there. Now I'm pretty sure the first layer can go just 1 block above this. It can't go 1 block below because obviously the lava, but this height should work. The only thing is when there's slimes down at the bottom, it probably won't spawn slimes here because of how many other slimes are in the general area. But once we go up to the upper layers, that shouldn't be much of an issue. And of course all the other layers are going to be made using slabs, so that'll be a little less material heavy. But yeah, these layers are actually really easy to make. Pretty much all we need is just this stone and then a few torches that I've spaced out like this. I'm pretty sure if we go to the block light level, it doesn't go below like 10 ever, which is really nice. You need it to be below 7 to spawn other mobs besides slimes. So this will make sure that no other mobs will ever spawn. Well, it'll guarantee it. Next, we want to have little pockets in the sides for our iron golems. So if we just dig out an area like this, 3 blocks tall. Actually, it's going to be going all the way up, but if we go 2 blocks in, then we also kind of need it to jut out a little bit at first, so we can fit the iron golem in. Oh, great. Get out of there. Get out of there. Please. Thank you. No, 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 stay, 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 stay. No, no, no. It doesn't really help that there's a cave right here. But, alright, looks like we got it pretty much closed off now. And then, let's just put our walls there. And, there we go. All closed off. Alright, so that guy's in there. But, what we actually have to do is... Oh, I need my stuff again. This is something I don't really see in a lot of slime farms, but if we use iron trapdoors, or any trapdoor for that matter, I'm just using iron trapdoors because iron is easier to get for me than wood. And the iron golem can actually fit underneath this because its height is slightly shorter than this. So if we put iron trapdoors on the bottom like this, we can actually fit another iron golem directly above this on the next layer. And of course, now all we gotta do is get this guy repeated on the other side and then do it like 10 more times. So I think I'm gonna skip to when I'm done with that. We have got a lot of rows. I'm gonna count real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 it looks like, 10 rows. And I haven't really been able to, ever since I finished this, have time on the server by myself. There's kind of been a lot of people online today. But I have done a bit of AFKing at this farm. Actually, wait, I can kind of hear slimes right now. Oh, wait, that's why. I don't have the magma block out, so yeah, manually killing them. But already 2 stacks of slime blocks and then a few extra slime balls. I'm just gonna switch this over to the magma block. But I built this whole thing, and this isn't much of a problem, but it's something we're gonna do in between this episode and the next one. We're gonna move this killing chamber, because when we're down there, we're kinda hurting our spawns a little bit, because not only will these first few layers not be able to spawn any slimes, but we're also spawning a lot of other mobs in caves. But if we're up there, we get a lot more slimes. So I think what I'm going to end up doing is, instead of having our killing area right here, I'm going to move everything up to the top, way up. And then right here we're going to have a bubble column, a water elevator, that pushes all of the slimes up. So, in theory, the slimes would just make their way all the way up to the top where we could kill them there. And that would probably be a lot more efficient. But anyway, this episode is getting kind of long, so I think we're going to end it right here. So, if you enjoyed, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Subscribing is the most important. I was about to say not as important, because I always do that now, because I have been messing up the order a lot. But commenting is the one that's not as important. So, yeah, do all 3 anyway, though, just because. And other than that, I will see you in the next episode. Goodbye.